What's going on? This your boy All Dubs No L's, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about people nowadays not having a mind of their own. People needing to be led in society in order to feel empowered. People allowing quote unquote powerful individuals to think for them and make decisions for them, and and just overall control how they perceive life and society and people. If you're into thought provoking content like this, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Um, Now, bruh, social media has made this more and more possible to where people can't think for themselves. They allow people that got influence to think for them, and they allow other groups of people to think to tell them how they should feel about someone or something. And these are grown adults as well. You grow you grow physically, but a lot of people don't grow mentally. And the reason why when I say a lot of people don't grow mentally, a lot of people just don't have a mind. They will just never grow. They will now have a mind of their own. It's pretty sad because typically these people tend to just look to whoever that they look up to for every bit of their the direction that they go in life. You could be somebody in their day to day life and give them the same advice that that person they look up to and they're influenced by give them, and they won't receive it from you, but they'll receive it as if that's the first time they heard it from somebody that they're influenced by. And this doesn't have an age limit. You expect this type of behavior from teenagers, preteens, children. But unfortunately, um, you have fully grown adults that have this same mindset and ideology about how they go about life in society. It's very unfortunate. It's very sad, but it's the truth. Um, People feel more comfortable in groups instead of individualism. That's why when you're an individual and you stand on your own and you lead by you're your own person, you will beat to your own drum and have your own mind and you have your own thoughts on things. People look at you weird and you get ostracized in society. And that's because the norm is to be in groups and have a group mindset and group thinking. Everybody has to be on one accord. That's exactly what the government wants. They want everybody to be in groups and think like them, and whatever they say goes. They You can't have your own opinion on stuff, because the moment you have your own opinion on something, they try to get rid of you. They try to get you up out the game because they know an individual thinker is very powerful, and which means you're a threat to them and anyone around them. So being an individual thinker is a gift. It can also be a curse, but that's only if you allow it to be. People that are independent, they're strong. They stand on business. They don't worry about what people think about them. They live life. They get through and coast, and they just beat to their own drum and focus on what's important to them and not lining up with everybody else. And their thoughts don't align with everybody else's. And that's the best way to live your life. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Because if you let somebody tell you otherwise, you're going to start conforming to shit that you don't believe in. And that's what their society is trying to get you to do. They try to get people to conform to shit that's not right. And you see it in the church that they're trying to get people to conform to shit that's not of God. It's a lot of ungodly things happening in the church now. I don't recommend. I'm not saying that you have to listen to me, but I don't recommend going to church because the church has become more of a business than ever, and they're allowing things that's not of God in there for the sake of business purposes, financial gain. Um, Groups that are frowned upon in the Bible and that used to be frowned upon in society. They're now um they're now revered and accepted, and it's pretty sad, man. It really is. It's pretty damn sad. People have legitimately lost their mind. That they don't have they legitimately the devil has ran havoc through people, and people are really living their lives with no fear and as if they can't be touched, and they do things and say things to people that is pure evil, man. It's pure wicked. Just they don't really think before they do. They just do. Um, Nowadays, there's so much emotion over logic. It doesn't make any sense. You think about all the things that you hear about on your local news and about all the senseless violence that's going on and all the senseless things that's being said and how it's being in this like you got mothers, you got mothers and father, you got parents doing stuff to what I'm saying, allegedly to their children. You got people crashing out on their own family, friends, longtime friends, associates, relationships. That's evil, man. Pure evil. Pure evil. But it's so people are so cold hearted now, and they're so used to things that it doesn't really get covered like that because society is it's very cold hearted. It's very cold hearted. We have really normalized things that shouldn't be normalized, and it's very sad, man. That's why you should beat to your own drum, stay to yourself, stay out of the way. Don't sit back and get focused and locked in on what somebody else is doing. It's okay to do what you want to do, and whatever that is you do it, and you live life with no regrets. You live life your own way. You do what you want to do. Focus on yourself. Be the best you could be. Live up to your potential and your potential only. Don't let social media and other people set expectations for your life because social media is what's making these women have these delusional expectations that they have, and dudes too. They see all these people on there and they getting all this type of and they willing to do anything to get it. That is desperate. That's a desperate way to live. That's a desperate mindset, and I don't condone it. I don't recommend it, but I pray for everybody, man, and I pray everybody see the light, man, and just lock in and get to where they want to go and get to where they need to be. But the world as we know it is effed up. People are just it's an emotional wreck. People aren't thinking clearly. People are just certified fucking evil. Um, and I try to just keep my distance from people. I try not to think, and give people the time of day. I try to just, focus on what's best for me and mine, and anybody that you feel like that's trying to hold you back from your goals and your aspirations and your dreams, you should get rid of them. I don't care who it is and what they are to you. They should not be in your life at all. You should not have a relationship with them of any kind. But the best thing I could tell you, dude, more than ever, is just to make sure that you do everything you need to do to meet whatever goals you have in life. Don't worry about how people feel about what you want to do, and don't let nobody talk you out of it. You know what I'm saying? You do what's best for you, and you make it happen. Because that's the only thing that's gonna matter is how you feel, and nobody's gonna care if you successful or if you fail. Nobody in this world wants you to do better than them. I don't care what they say and how they play it, you know what I'm saying, in your face. A lot of people like to play in your face anyway. So this is what I want you to do. Don't conform to whatever society wants you to do and how they want you to think. Don't be like anybody else. Be your own individual. Make your own decisions. If you want to do something that makes you you don't have to buy that car because everybody else have it. You don't have to get these clothes because everybody else have them. You don't have to get all this stuff because everybody else have it. Live within your means. A lot of people are going into debt because they want attention. They want attention from people that don't know them, that don't care about them, and they're going into debt for it. It's okay to do life in steps. It's okay to do life, at a slower pace, because you want to make sure that you're financially stable, financially ready. You want to be make sure that you're mentally stable and mentally ready and prepared. And you want to make sure everything in your life on all levels and facets is together before you go jump into a life changing financial decision or life changing altering decision. You want to make sure that you in the right headspace, and you got the right team around you, and you got the right preparation, and you have everything in line in order to meet your goals. Don't let somebody tell you you can't, because you can. No matter what you want to do in this world, you can achieve. It's your boy All Dubs No L's. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and y'all stay up and y'all be blessed out there, man. Because we in the spiritual warfare, and only the strongest are gonna survive. You know, let go and let God. Y'all be strong, be safe, and and remember, perseverance is key. Don't ever give up on your goals. All Dubs No L's 2025 and beyond. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.